Hi there, I'm Will with Connecticut SEO Pros. Obviously, you know we do a lot more than just search engine optimization. And this video is going to be about pay-per-click, also known as Google AdWords. So I grew up in the little town of Fairfield, Connecticut. So I figure it's my stomping ground. I can pick on some of these poor converting ads a little bit. So I went ahead and Googled tree removal Fairfield CT. Now, if anyone knows trees, the average tree removal can cost an easy $1,000, upwards of 3 or 4, depending on what kind of things are going on. So I want to go ahead and show you a couple things with these ads and why I think they're good, terrible, or in between. The first thing when we're looking at ads, the number one spot, right? They're going to pay the most per click. So when you go ahead and Google something, this ad is programmed to show for certain keywords. And, those keywords often have different costs per click depending on how much, how popular it is and how much competition there is. Now, my little cost per click meter, not always 100% accurate, but it's putting it at about $10.75 per click here. So this person's paying the most because they are reserving the top of the page, which is good, but you never want to pay the most. You want to try to pay the least. So next it brings me to this guy. This guy's paying the least. However, the rates of people clicking that fourth ad are substantially lower. People really normally click the first through third ad. And you get the best bang for your buck in the second and third spots. So now it comes down to optimizing these ads to make sure that you're going ahead and converting that traffic, right? Because you're paying, $10 a click? You're paying that money to go ahead and hopefully get that person to become a customer of yours. So let's go and check out some of these, what we call landing pages. Now, I really try not to click on the ad itself, except once in a while, there'll be some code in here that won't allow me to just copy and paste. Ideally, I open up a new tab, I put that there, and I get this. Okay. So I'm up here actually in Danbury, which is probably the reason they're showing a Danbury area code, which is fine. But when I look at this landing page, right? Remember, I Googled tree removal Fairfield CT. Okay? I click on the first one, which says tree trunk removal. Tree removal company in NY and CT. First off, that's not optimized, right? We're Googling from Fairfield, Connecticut. I want to see something about Fairfield, freaking Connecticut. I don't want to see anything about New York, because in my mind, I think if you're doing New York too, you're probably doing Westchester, and it is a lot more expensive to live in Westchester. Therefore, you're going to be costing me more money. Now, actually, we go in here and we have, this is all about demolition. It's not about tree services. So whoever runs this, I believe this is Yellow Pages, judging by the looks of it, is definitely going to get a call from me, because they're wasting serious money, and there's no way this is converting, right? Look at it. There's no way this is going to convert. Visit our website. So this is not your real website? Come on, guys. Next up, we're going to go to Weston Arborist.biz. tree removal CT. Get rid of this guy. Oh man. So chances are this person put in some funky stuff. I'm gonna have to click on them. I hate doing that, costing them money, but this is why it's messed up, because this is looking like another Yellow Pages. So this is a little better, right? It's actually on the same scheme, right? We have tree removal Fairfield CT. We get Weston, right? Weston's a town. Probably not the idea. Weston tree removal Fairfield. We are certified arborists. All right. All right. This is free estimates. Cool. That's where you're located. I would never put an address outside of the area that you're trying to get clicks from. Visit our website, same thing. We shouldn't need to visit a website. This is a better picture, right? But it doesn't have a tree hanging on the house. It doesn't have the urgency that a good landing page will have. It is just an okay landing page. I don't think this is great. I don't think it converts. Next up, this actually looked like the best one so far. It's going to hit Fairfield County. The problem is he put close now. Close now? Why? Why would you ever close and advertise? That's like advertising your store and being closed. All right, but let's give this guy the benefit of the doubt. All right, so now this may be, right, we look at this and we're like, whoa, let's figure some stuff out, right? We have tree removal services, and then this goes right to the quote. We have some misspelling over here. Have our staff contact Y, and then we're asking for a lot of information. People want to put the least information possible. Oh man. And there's no number that pops up. There's a number. Okay, then maybe there's a number, but I'm not liking this either. Man, can we not find a good ad today? All right, let's check out this last bad boy right here. I apologize for this being a long video. If you're sticking with me, chances are you're gonna get something out of this anyway. So let's see here. So this guy, tree removal, Fairfield aerial list. All right, this is okay. This is actually a pretty good one. Now, if this guy can, get a couple other things, he might be okay. Let's check out his landing page. All right, all right. This is okay, right? This is probably the best yet, I'd say. But we're not talking about pain here, right? Why is someone going to go ahead and call a tree removal person? Let's establish that with a question. Don't just hit me with a call us now. Hit me with, need a tree removed? At least. If not, dive into some of those other painful things. Worried about a tree falling on your house in the next storm? Boom. Worried about that tree leaning on your house? Need to get your trees checked to see if they're, have some kind of disease, which happens. Arborist, right? If you're an arborist, you should definitely talk about that. Next up, we have a couple things here. This is kind of cool icons, but the problem I see here, right, And again, like I said, I don't want to make this too long. This is your best. This is why people are on your page, right? Either call you or submit a form. We are asking for, this is easy, so that doesn't count. 4 things right off the bat. And it's at the bottom of the page. I want to see this at the top of the page. And then I want them to go ahead and address some pain here that these people are experiencing. So, like I said, there's a lot of companies out there wasting serious money on ads. We're not one of those companies. What we do instead is we do a test, and it is a simple 1-month test to see how many leads we can generate you. During that test, we really put all of your money right into our handcrafted landing pages to make sure it converts the traffic to the leads while positioning you in the best spots to go ahead and have the lowest cost per click and get the most people actually clicking on you. From there, we make sure to figure out how many leads you're getting, right? Because we track all the phone calls, we track all the form fills, and from there we have a conversation to see if it makes sense to go forward. If you're able to go ahead and get a lead at 10 to 20% of how much your return on the investment is, then it absolutely makes sense. If it doesn't, then it doesn't make sense. But we like to try that out. Every area is different. Every campaign is a little different, but judging from what you saw on these ads that I just went over, we can completely blow your Google AdWords, your paid advertising out of the water. Feel free to reach out. You know where to find me.